Thank you, Devin. And the Northwoods, it's home to many people and animals, and one in particular likes to dart across the roadways in front of cars on the regular. White-tailed deer, Devin. Yep, and for today's On Our Mind, we're asking, how often do deer get injured by trees when diving across the road avoiding cars?
Now, I've never seen it.
Yeah, well, this comes to us from Carol Meyer, our lovely master control operator, and she was telling us this morning how she was driving down the road up here in the Northwoods, and there was a hill on the left, and there was a ditch area, lowland area with, trees and shrubbery, and I think some tag alder on the right. Well, the deer, in the middle of the night just come darting across the road, and they dive in, hardly looking at all, in the dark, into all these trees and brush and everything, and she was like, how do they never get injured? And I was like, well, that's a great question. I was
Instinct, really. That's what I think.
Yes. I was like, just closing the eyes, I feel, and diving into the swamp, I'd get scratched and bruised up by trees and branches and impaled, perhaps, if there's a pointy one.
Yeah, sorry, I'm interrupting you again.
No, please, go on.
But yeah, no, I remember driving to Minocqua one day for a haircut. I was only going like about 25 miles per hour. I was taking like the little back way that takes you to the south side of Minocqua. And I had a deer dart out in front of me. Fortunately, I wasn't going too fast, but it ran to my car, broke my side mirror, went up on the hood, and then went down and just laid there playing dead for a bit. But then I got up and ran off, so I must have just knocked it unconscious for a little bit. So fortunately, I don't think that deer got hurt, but my truck definitely, I had my truck at the time before I got my new car now. Definitely it took a little bit of a beating. Of course, the mirrors I had to get a new mirror put on.
Goodness.
And another new bug shield at the time too.
Another new bug shield. Didn't you, did you call it a buck shield?
Bug, B-U-G.
Oh, a bug shield, not a windshield, gotcha.
B-U-G, which Dan Hagen broke one time too, and I'm not afraid to call him out for that. But
he broke your windshield.
He broke my bug shield on accident one day. He was going into work, and he was just walking past my truck and just clipped the bug shield on accident. I was like, this is why we can't have nice things.
Well, there you go. Well, I also think, Devin, I don't think the deer are getting very injured diving into the woods. I think they're they're wiggly enough where they'll be okay.
Yeah, they're going to get hurt hitting our cars more than anything else.
So right. But we got more stuff to talk about this morning, so coming up, we take a look at a Super Bowl-worthy beverage.
But first, Howard is in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen with a recipe for, quote, my favorite spaghetti squash, end quote.